Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to continue the question paper of June 2006, that is UGC NET JRF English paper 2. See guys, actually one subscriber or a viewer, I don't know, they have commented to upload the recent year papers. Actually my goal is to complete the question papers, previous year question papers right from 2004. Actually I will also upload the paper of 2004 also. Actually I have uploaded only one question paper so far, and this is the second question paper, and let me upload the recent year papers also. One thing you have to know is that if you want to crack JRF or NET exam, you have to solve all the question papers, that is previous year question papers, past 10 years. So now we are in 2025, so we have to work out the papers that is from 2005. So 2005 to 2015, 1 year, 2015 to 2025 is next 10 years. So we have to work out the 2 decades question paper, then it will be easy for us to crack the exam and take mock tests. And I will tell you one trick that in JRF ADA 247 you have to see the tests, daily quizzes. You can install the app and you can take the daily quizzes, and you can watch the free live videos. Then you can be able to crack the UGC NET JRF exam of English. And let's start. After I finish this June 2006 question paper, I will surely upload the 2025, 2024, cause they have kept an exam this year January 7th, right? That question paper as well as 24, 23 will go from the recent papers from 25. We will go in a reversed way. Okay, all right. Let's have the positive affirmation. We can be able to crack JRF. Lord Almighty, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Give us the wisdom and knowledge and power and strength. You help us to crack this exam. Amen. Actually, we have completed up to 20 questions. Today we are going to see the 21st. Which of the following thinker concept pairs is rightly matched? Option A, Stanley Fish, reader response. Option B, Stanley Fish is a read and response critic only. Jacques Derrida is not a new historicist critic. C, new historicist critic is Stephen Greenblatt. Northrop Frye, he is a archetypal critic, and I.A. Richards, he is a practical critic of practical criticism. So the right answer is option A. And the 22nd question, which of the following thinker concept pairs is rightly matched? Vaman, option A, Vaman, Vanyaloka. Option B, Bharata Natya Shastra. Option C, Mamata Vakrokti. Option D, Abhinava Gupta Kavya Alankar. So the right option is B. Bharata belongs to Natya Shastra. The others are wrong. The other options are wrong. So Dvanyaloka belongs to Anandavardhana, Vakrokti belongs to Kuntaka, and Kavya Alankar belongs to Bamaha. See, this question is from Indian aesthetics. We have to see each and every concept that's under Indian aesthetics. If you read and research, if you read and research, then you can be able to understand the Indian aesthetics, and if you do mock tests in Indian aesthetics, you can be able to crack the exam. And choose the correct sequence of the following schools of criticism. Option A, structuralism, new criticism, deconstruction, reader response. Option B, new criticism, structuralism, deconstruction, reader response. Option C, structuralism. Option C, reader response, deconstruction, structuralism, new criticism. Option D, deconstruction, new criticism, structuralism, reader response. See, the right answer is A. The correct sequence is as follows. Actually, the first ism was structuralism, that came into its place in the early 1900s, and the second one is new criticism, and the third one is deconstruction, and the fourth one is reader response. So structuralism 1900s, and new criticism 1941, deconstruction 1967, reader response 1960s to 70s. The next question is perpetua means dash. Option A, purgation of emotion. Option B, tragic flaw. Option C, reversal of fortune. Option D, recognition of error. The right answer is option C, reversal of fortune. Perpetua is a reversal of circumstances or turning point. The term is primarily used with reference to works of literature. The anglicized form of perpetua is peripety. So peripetia means the reversal of circumstances. The right option is reversal of fortune. And the next one is genocriticism. See, genocriticism comes under feminism concept, and it focuses on which thing. It focuses on the criticism of what is the correct answer? Option A, criticism on women. Option B, criticism by women. Option C, criticism of male writers by women writers. Option D, women as writers. The right answer is option D, women as writers. Genocriticism or genocritics is a term coined in the 70s by Elaine Showalter to describe a new literary project intended to construct a new female framework for the analysis of women's literature. So, this was in an intention to construct a new female framework for the analysis of women's literature. And the next question is, which of the following sequences is correct? Let me tell you all the jumbled forms in only one option. Vanity Fair, Henry Esmond, Middlemarch, The Return of the Native. See, Vanity Fair was written by William Makepeace Thackeray, and Henry Esmond was written by the same William Makepeace Thackeray, and The Return of the Native was written by Thomas Hardy, and Middlemarch was written by George Eliot. Middlemarch was written by George Eliot. Vanity Fair, it was published in 1847 to 48, and Henry Esmond in 1852, and The Return of the Native is 1878. So the right option is A, Vanity Fair, Henry Esmond, Middlemarch, The Return of the Native. So let's have in our mind Vanity Fair 1847, Henry Esmond 1852, The Return of the Native 1878. Vanity Fair is 47, Henry Esmond is 52, 1818, and The Return of the Native is 1878 by Thomas Hardy. Please reread the publication of Middlemarch. And 27th question is Queen Victoria's reign, after whom the Victorian period is named, spans. Option A 1833 to 1901, option B 1837 to 1901, option C 1840 to 1905, option D 1842 to 1905. The right option is B. The Victorian era of British history was the period of Queen Victoria's reign from 20th June 1837 until her death on 22nd January 1901. So the period is from 1837 to 1901. It was a long period of peace, prosperity, refined sensibilities, and national self-confidence for Britain. And the 28th question is Pre-Raphaelite poetry is mainly concerned with option A, narrative and style, option B, narrative and nature, option C, form and design, option D, form and value. The right option is C. Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, later known as the Pre-Raphaelites, was a group of English painters, poets, and critics founded in 1848 by William Holman Hunt, John Everett Millais, and Dante Gabriel Rossetti. So let's remember the names who belong to Pre-Raphaelites. They are William Holman Hunt, John Everett Millais, and Dante Gabriel Rossetti. See, you can remember this as a code word: Hunt, Millais, Rossetti. A hunter in a mill hunted a rose. You can have this as a code word: a hunter in a mill, in a flour mill, he hunted with an arrow towards a rose. So hunt, mill, rose. Hunt, mill, Rossetti. So you can have this as a code word. And the next question is 29. That is, let's see the correct option. That is C only, no? That is form and design. Pre-Raphaelite poetry is mainly concerned with form and design. Form in the sense it is a form of a text. They have concentrated towards the form of the text and the design of the text. The next question is the concept of mad woman in the attic can be traced to. This comes under feminism. Option A, the tenant of Wildfell Hall. Option B, Willet. Option C, Wuthering Heights. Option D, Jane Eyre. The right option is D, the Mad Woman in the Attic, published in 1979. Let's have in our mind, because this can be asked in a chronology question. So 1979, Mad Woman in the Attic, 1979, examines Victorian literature from a feminist perspective. Authors Sandra Gilbert and Susan Guber draw the title from Charlotte Bront Brown's Jane Eyre, in which we should not pronounce as Rochester, this is Rooster, which Rooster's wife Bertha Mason is kept locked in the attic by her husband. So this comes under Jane Eyre. So the Mad Woman in the Attic, it examines the feminist perspective, and Jane Eyre comes under this work. The Mad Woman in the Attic was by Sandra Gilbert and Susan Guber. Who among the Victorians is called the prophet of modern society? Option A, Ruskin. Option A, John Ruskin. Option B, Thomas Carlyle. Option C, Macaulay. Option D, Matthew Arnold. The right answer is Ruskin. He is considered often as the prophet of modern society, and his first two lectures in Sesame and Lilies gives his views on wealth, books, education, labor, women's sphere, and human society. So John Ruskin is considered as the prophet of modern society. So he has given us views of wealth, in the book Sesame and Lilies. 31st question is, who among the following is not a pilgrim in the Canterbury Tales? Option A, haberdasher. Option B, the tapicer. Option C, blacksmith. Option D, the summoner. The right answer is B, the Canterbury Tales. See, it's a collection of 24 stories that run over 17,000 lines, written in Middle English by Geoffrey Chaucer. In 1386, Chaucer became Controller of Customs and Justice of Peace, and 3 years later, Clerk of the King's Work in 1389. So, Canterbury Tales, it has 24 stories, have it in your mind, and it has 17,000 lines, and it is in Middle English. And then, in 1386, he became the Controller of Customs and Justice of Peace, and after 3 years means 87, 88, 89. So, in 1389, he became the Clerk of the King's Work. So, don't forget 1386, he has become the Controller of Customs and Justice of Peace. 1389, he became the Clerk of the King's Work. Bosola is the executioner in the Duchess of Malfi. That is the right answer, because I didn't see the answer, but I remember the villain character where I have seen in a play, because I have watched the play in the American College in Madurai. It is such a play, and I watched the play with such a curiosity, and you guys also please watch the play if it is available in YouTube. The Duchess of Malfi is such a terrible and horrible play, The right answer is B. The Duchess of Malfi is a macabre tragic play written by the English dramatist John Webster in 1612-13. Let's have it in our mind. The Duchess of Malfi, 1612-1613. 1612-1613. Published in 1623. So, it was written in 1612-1613. Published in 1623. See, the first folio of William Shakespeare is also in 1623, published in 1623. This Duchess of Malfi has also been published by William Webster in 1623. The play is loosely based on the events that occurred between 1508 to 1513. So this play is based on the real events. So 33rd question is, the mystery plays deal with option A, the life of Christ. Option B, the New Testament. Option C, Psalms. Option D, Apocrypha. The right answer is mystery plays also deal with miracle plays. So the right option is B, the New Testament. It focuses on the representation of Bible stories in churches as tablets with accompanying antiphonal song, that is the New Testament. So we should have it in our mind that mystery plays deal with miracle plays. See, the New Testament comprises of the parables told by Jesus Christ for the people. So they are also called miracle plays, and it deals with the New Testament. The 34th question is, the Fairy Queen is based on option A, Utopia. Option B, Total's Miscellany. Option C, Morte d'Arthur. Option D, Orlando Furioso. The right option is C, Thomas Malory's Le Morte d'Arthur. See, the Fairy Queen was based on Thomas Malory's Le Morte d'Arthur, which was written a century earlier than Spenser's Fairy Queen, and is written in prose, and somewhere Spenser was trying to capture this story while writing Fairy Queen. So, can you be able to understand Thomas Mallory's Le Mortady author was written a century earlier than Spenser's Faerie Queene. So before Faerie Queene was written, before the writing of Spenser, Le Mortady author has been written by Thomas Mallory, and it was written in a prose form, and Spenser got attracted towards this Le Mortady author, and he started to write Faerie Queene. The 35th question is, choose the right chronological sequence of following plays. Option C, these options, they are jumbled. Let me tell you the form, only one jumbled form: King Lear, Othello, Macbeth, Hamlet. See, these are the major tragedies of our major Mr. William Shakespeare. See, William Shakespeare, let me tell you the biodata, a short biodata of William Shakespeare. You should have it in our mind because we are literature students, right? He was born in the year 1564 and he died in the year 1616. See, his wife is 25 years old when he married her, and he was 18 years old, and his wife name is Mrs. Anne Hathaway. And this is the small thing I know about Shakespeare. If you want to know more about him, please research, read, and study more. Let's see what's the answer. The right answer is option C. First one is Hamlet, which was published in 1600. Second one is Othello, 1604. See, 4 years after Othello has been published, and King Lear is 1605, and Macbeth is 1605 to 6. Let's say the sequence: Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth. 1600, 1604, 1605, 1605 to 1606. So that's the end of our video, dear viewers. And please, no, I am not pleasing you. See, we are near to the exam. Exam is coming. It's going to come in June. See, we have to hard work every day. We have to work out the PYQs. We have to do mock tests. We have to study for paper 1. We should give the equal time to paper 1 and paper 2. Then only we can be able to clear the JRF. So please don't waste your time. Don't watch YouTube. Even sometimes it will attract us and it will pull up our eyes to see the unwanted and all the entertaining things, but we have to keep it in our mind that we have to achieve more. So let us have the studying vibes always. In your free time, please do mock tests, and see you guys in the next video lecture. Happy learning, keep loving literature, and grow in the studying love. See you in the next video lecture.